Morning, everyone. Hello, everybody. I don't know which way's up. Oh, I'm all mixed up.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hi, George. Hey, George. Oh,
Calm down, calm down. Are you lost again?
yeah, I've been running around with the wrong guy. What?
You can't be doing that. Who are you running
I've been
around
hanging
with?
around with the wrong guy. Well, who are you hanging around with? I'm hanging around with somebody that tumbles around all the time. He goes over, and he goes under, and he goes around, and he goes through. Do you know who it is?
Well, I live in Hutchinson. I don't know.
I think his name is Tumble. Tom Tumbleweed. He's Tom Tumble. That's who he is. You've been hanging around with the wrong guy. Yeah, I'm all mixed up. What should I do?
Are you talking about the tumbleweed?
Yes, I am. That's right. I couldn't even think of his name. His name's Tom Tumble. Tom Tumble. He got in trouble. He did. Yeah, he did. And I didn't know whether I was down or am I up? Am I up or down?
Down.
Oh, okay. Am I up? Am I down? Oh, okay. Am I behind? Am I in front? Oh, I better get settled down. You tell them about Tom Tumble. Can I hang out with you, George?
Yeah, you can always hang out.
Maybe you'll straighten me up better.
I got a picture here.
Yeah, you don't want to run around with somebody that's just all over the place, do you? Just never settles down. Well, this is a tumbleweed. Thank you, George. This is a tumbleweed. And tumbleweed, years and long time ago, was beautiful. Here's a different tumbleweed, and he's rolling along the road, and they're dirty, and they're sticky, and they're ugly, and he was rolling along the road one day, but that wasn't the way it used to be. He was a beautiful plant, green leaves, golden flowers. It was just lush and beautiful. The only trouble was, he thought he was better than anybody else. He said, "Look at my beautiful flowers. Well, I think they're better than those guys over there." And he would look over at the other plants over here and over there and over here. And look at me, I got beautiful green leaves and wonderful flowers. And oh, and he looked over the road where the farm was, and there was a beautiful garden of tomatoes and beans and cabbages and corn and squash, all kinds of wonderful vegetables. They should have me over there. I'm so beautiful. I could just get over there. Now, how do I do that? Let's see. And he looked down at his roots. Oh. I should never call my roots roots. I'm too good for that. I should call them britches. I'll call my roots britches. Now, if I could rock back and forth, can you rock back and forth with me? And he rocked, and he rocked, and he rocked. And I'll wait for the wind, and it'll loosen up my britches, and my britches will get nice and loose, so they're not tight into the ground. And sure enough, the wind came up, and he rolled right out of the ground over to the garden. Oh, Kathy Cabbage, you're making cuts. And Billy Beans, he wanted to swing his beans at him, but he said, "No, I'm supposed to control myself. I'll just back off." "Oh, you're being a bully, Tumbleweed. What are you doing?" "Well, I'm beautiful. Don't you believe I'm beautiful? Aren't you glad I'm here?" Well, not really. They didn't really want to be rude and so forth. They just kind of backed off a little bit because they were told not to get into a fight. And Tumbleweed was looking like he was wanting to fight. He got his britches down into the dirt. "Aren't you glad I'm here?" "Well,
I don't want dirt."
the tomato said, "I'd rather not be squashed." And the squash says, "I think I am squashed." And Kathy Cabbage and the beans, and they all were a little bit uncomfortable. And Tommy said, "But I'm beautiful, and I'll make your garden beautiful." Do you think he'll make his garden beautiful?
No.
No, I will. But he got his britches down there nice and tight, and he got bigger and bigger, and they were more crowded, and he was taking cuts. "But aren't you glad I'm here?" "Well, not really." And he got bigger, but the wind came along again, and this time he had not loosened up his britches, And when the wind came along, he all of a sudden snapped it right off. He snapped off. He went rolling down the road, and he lost all of his leaves. And today he's still rolling down the road, dry and sticky. You know why? He got too big for his britches.